G'day, and welcome back to Completely Stupid, the show about stupid people doing completely stupid things with your host, me, the Australian idiot, and let's get into the clips. This clip's a little bit intriguing. So, this person behind the camera here works in a multi-floor office complex, and she's decided to go to the toilet. But instead of using the toilet on her floor, whether there is one on her floor or not is the other question, she's gone down a floor or up a floor, gone to a different floor in order to use a bathroom. Anyway, when she's come out, someone from one of the offices in this floor has come out to confront her about using that bathroom. Here's a clip.
Can I ask who you report to so that I can call the law firm to...
Yep, I just told him that. Okay. I can't use this bathroom because of what? Because of what?
Your floor bathroom.
Why do I have to stay on my floor? Because of what? Why?
Why would you not stay on your floor?
Why do I have to stay on my floor? It's a bathroom. I can use the bathroom. They know me particularly. What you mean me particularly what?
I asked you to please not use our bathroom.
I can use whatever bathroom I want to use. This is the law firm I work. This is look. Please contact security. I work here. You sound stupid. Yeah, please go down there. Thank you. Tell him I'm taking a shit in this bathroom.
Honestly, this is one of those things where I would defer on what actually happens with the bathrooms here. Do the owners of this building hire out a company to clean and manage the toilets inside of this building? Or do the people who are leasing out the offices have to manage the toilets themselves? I've worked in multiple complexes like this before. A very long time ago, several years ago, when I did an apprenticeship at a game studio, the first building that we at was a multi-office complex. It was like a 2-story building where there was only toilets on the second floor. Everyone in the building who used the building for offices and stuff along those lines used those same toilets, and those toilets were managed and cleaned by the owners of the building itself, none of the actual companies that are leasing out the offices that they're using. This could be the case here, or it could be the case that when they lease out this floor for office space, they're also leasing out the toilets that are there as well, and they are in charge of managing those toilets. I don't know. Next, we've got an argument between a guy who thinks he has this right to record in every Starbucks when something's apparently going wrong, and a staff member who just has no idea how to just not get involved in stuff like this, and it just keeps rotating in circles for like way too long.
My piece is to keep your phone away from people illegally and
No, it's not illegally. Stop recording it.
Yeah.
If you're gonna come to me with this attitude, if you're gonna come to me with this hostility, if you're gonna come to me as a customer with this hostility, I'm gonna record you for evidence.
You're gonna record me for
Yeah.
evidence.
If you're gonna come
do you
here,
mind if I record you for evidence?
I don't care. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because I'm not doing nothing wrong.
No.
You're the one who's doing something wrong.
Really?
Yeah, you're being very rude, belligerent, argumentative towards a customer. Okay? So if you're gonna come to me with this hostility, I'm gonna record you for evidence. And I'm gonna send it to the corporate office as usual. Because they like to see this stuff.
Because they already know
Okay?
you. Go ahead.
They already know me, exactly. And they doing
No,
things.
not in a good way.
They
Not
know me in a
good
good way. Yes, they do.
Nah,
and
not
this
in a
is
good way.
further evidence of the hostility.
Nah.
You want to be team up with your other coworker who got in trouble? Huh?
So you're admitting.
You want to team up with your other coworkers got in trouble for the same behavior. And if you want to continue this, if you want to continue to treat me with hostility when I come here, okay, if you want to continue to do that, then you're going to get in trouble too. You're going to get in a lot of trouble. You're going to get in a lot of trouble.
No.
Yes. Okay. To approach me and accuse me of doing something illegal, okay, and trying to what is illegal?
You saying, hey, I don't want to be recorded, and it was instated in that video.
It's what?
In the video, they said I don't want to be recorded, and you.
Oh, so you're upset about the video? You're upset about the video?
You damn right I'm upset about that video.
You all upset about the video?
100%.
Why are you upset about the video? Why are you upset about the video?
Why are you raising your voice?
Why are you upset about the video?
Because you're coming at me with hostility.
You came to me. I was sitting here.
I asked you a
Okay.
question.
So I don't want to answer any of your questions because you're very rude.
No, because you
Okay.
were recording.
Because
you're
of
not
what?
owning up to it.
Because what?
Because you were recording.
Okay, let me
and
tell you
ain't
something.
owning
I'm
up
sitting
to
here
it.
right now. What is your problem?
I'm saying don't record my coworker.
Don't record
You
your
already have
coworker.
a history with that.
Listen. How do you know I was recording your coworker? What makes you think I was recording your
I saw
coworker?
your camera.
Okay, why would I record your coworker? Why?
I don't know. You tell me. You're the one recording
So
everybody.
why
You're recording right now.
when I came here to buy a cup of coffee, Why when I came here and I bought a cup of coffee from you, you was rude towards me? Why?
I was not rude.
Yes, you was. Just as you are now.
Go ahead.
And why are you being so hostile and argumentative
Because I
right
got a
now?
problem, and I'm saying,
I'm glad the corporate office would love to hear about that.
oh, don't worry, the
They
corporate
would
office
love
said they
to
were
hear
going
that.
to.
No,
It's coming from them.
They would love to hear about that. And they would love to
Go ahead.
see.
And they'll be like, oh my God, yeah,
See,
we're the ones that are trying to ban you.
You're just making
Yeah,
problems
go ahead.
worse for yourself. That's all.
No, I'm not.
Yes.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you
I'm
are.
standing up for myself.
No,
I'm
you're not.
standing
No, you're
up
not.
for them.
You came to me. First of all, I bought a cup of coffee from you over there. You were rude, and you didn't say thank you. Okay? So now I'm sitting down here. I'm sitting here, and you come over to me and asking me. You want to ask me a question? What's your question?
So my question is, were you recording my
You're
coworker?
spilling all your beans about this and that and this and that. The video, you're upset about a video that went viral. You're upset about a viral video.
Yeah.
I'm entitled to record in Starbucks.
You're not, but that's fine.
Yes, I am.
Yeah,
Yes,
you're
I
really
am.
not, but that's okay.
Yes, I am. I'll make you look like a fool in court. I tell you that much. I am legally allowed to record in Starbucks if you
When something
behave.
goes down, 100%, but not when
People
people
like
try to do
you.
their damn job
If
in
people
here.
like you behave inappropriately towards customers, I am allowed to record that. And you know what? And the Starbucks
what?
Corporation told me to send them the video, and I sent them the video. And they took matters into their hands about the video. Anyways, what are you doing standing here in
I
front of
answered
me?
your question like
Huh?
3 times.
I didn't call you over here. Why? Don't use profanity. Don't swear
I
at
can
me.
use profanity if
Don't.
I want to.
You swore at me just now.
And?
Okay? Which is wrong.
And you're recording me.
You don't
what's
use.
your
You're making
arrest
yourself.
or
Look,
what?
no, you're making yourself like a stupid. I want to make you look like stupid. You're
Yeah.
making yourself look
Are you
like
sure?
stupid.
Are you
You're
sure?
firing yourself.
I doubt it, but sure.
You just fired yourself. Yes, by using
I don't think
profanity,
so.
you just fired yourself.
I don't think so.
You did.
We got a few little
You cannot swear. You cannot use profanity as an employee. You're an employee here. You cannot use profanity towards
my boss?
customers.
Are you my boss?
I'm not your boss, but I'm a customer here. You cannot use profanity against customers. You're using profanity, okay? You're using profanity. You cannot use profanity in a store, okay?
Go ahead. Not
Okay.
a problem.
You cannot swear, okay? You cannot use profanity towards customers in a store,
You say that over and over.
okay? Well, that's what you did,
I'm not stressed.
okay? You're fired. Good luck. You fired yourself. You just fired yourself. You wait till they see this video. You just fired yourself.
Can somebody hurry up and blow my brains out? Because that's just what I feel like after watching this clip. Like, they just keep rotating around in circles repeatedly, over and over again. Like, if the staff member gets themselves fired for this clip, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, at a certain point when you're working in customer service, you need to learn how to de-escalate things. And if you can't de-escalate things by talking, how about just walk away, get a manager involved, do something that isn't whatever the hell they were doing in this clip here, because that ain't what you should be doing. This is only going to cause more problems, especially getting in an argument with a customer that all it does is rotate around this one thing while they're recording you this entire goddamn time. It is just beyond stupid, okay? You get it? I understand this guy's being a bit of an asshat with this entire thing, but you should know, as someone who works in customer service, when to just not get involved with this type of stuff. It's not hard, it's not easy, but it's not hard. You just walk away. Done. Here we have a genius who was attempting to reserve a park by standing in it for someone else. For an in disabled car park, no less.
That doesn't mean jack shit to me.
Okay.
Not. No. You're welcome, hon. Have a good day. No, they want to hurt me. And they're recording. You put up a handicap
It's my handicap placard. I'm a disabled veteran. You need to move.
husband is.
Okay, so am I.
Okay, well, I'm saving the spot for my husband. If
I got all day.
so do we.
Cool. I will too.
can have your spot, Your Royal Highness.
Thank you. Have a wonderful, blessed day, ma'am. No, that's not appropriate.
There's children here.
Yeah, I can sit here all day. Yeah. Actually, no, I can't. Bye. Like, I love how quickly she decides to escape when I'm not 100% sure what happens. I'm assuming that someone else decided to attempt to get the police involved or someone involved who go, hey, you're not allowed to do that. You can't just stand in a car park and reserve it for someone else who's not here. Which, it's always one of those more interesting things. Like, I don't get why this is a thing, why you walk ahead of the car to reserve a car park. Is traffic just that bad in America where you can easily walk a fair distance to go reserve a car park before the car could even get there to get to the car park? Like, is that just how it is? Because it seems absolutely stupid that the people got there before the vehicle could, even though the vehicle's a vehicle. Like, how's the vehicle still not there yet? Here we have the most aggro customer you've probably ever seen going off at an employee for some reason or another that's never made clear.
Deserves her. This bitch deserves my fist in her face.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, you can leave. You can
leave.
leave. You can leave.
I am leaving.
Then turn around and get out.
Send this on social media. Do what
I
you
will.
gotta do. You're being recorded too.
Okay. Okay. You can leave.
Yep.
You can leave.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
You can
like,
leave.
You know what? This will show up more.
Okay.
Yeah. Let the owner of this establishment.
I will.
Let the owner of this establishment
will.
make up their own mind.
Okay.
Yeah. Guarantee you won't have a job tomorrow.
Okay.
You're comfortable with not having a job tomorrow?
I will have a job.
Comfortable with not having employment?
have a
You're
job.
comfortable with not having financial stability? You stupid bitch.
Cool.
You stupid bitch.
Cool. You can leave. Thank you. Thank you.
I will be reporting this to the individuals that own this.
You can leave. You can leave.
What are we recording? What are we recording? What are we recording?
I'm recording you calling me a bitch and a.
You're
I'm a kid.
You're
You
a bitch.
can leave. You're a grown
kid?
adult.
What are you doing here? What are you doing here?
Working. Unlike you right now,
Yeah,
you can
Did
leave.
you get your goddamn shit signed by your parents? You need to be 18 to be.
I am 18.
Oh,
It's none
then
of
you're
your
not a kid.
business.
Then you're not a kid, huh?
To you, yeah. You're
Then
a
you're not
fucking
a
dog.
kid.
Get
Then you're
out.
not a kid.
Get out.
Do you know how stupid you are right now? This is going on my Facebook.
As stated, the entire reason to this clip and how this all went down in the first place isn't exactly made clear, but honestly speaking, there really isn't a good reason to ever treat a worker in the way that this guy was doing so, threatening to make sure they lose their job, threatening to put them in a financially insecure spot. Like, genuinely speaking, like, how much of a dick are you? I don't think, like, most people in the world wouldn't wish for their worst enemy to be financially screwed. Like, that's just the most annoying thing. Like, I don't think I can put to words how much of a thing that is to state about someone, saying that I want you to lose your job. I want you to be. How are you going to feel that you won't be financially secure when I make sure you lose your job? Like, that's just insane behavior. No normal person acts like this. Genuinely. You should probably go to a psych ward because you need help. This next one's a pretty interesting one. So basically what's happening here is that the people who are filming, they were taking photos in the art gallery. One of the staff members saw them doing this and decided to just query them about it, tell them like some etiquette things and stuff along those lines. Anyway, the person behind the camera decides to put some form of assumption that it's racist. Yada yada. Here's a clip, you know.
Ask for permission. Just that sometimes it feels a wee bit awkward for other visitors.
Okay.
But I'll just not leave you to
No,
it.
that's okay. Let me speak to you. Whilst we've been here, there's literally been no one here. I'm aware, like, I've been stood in the corner, out of everyone's way. This lady wanted to have a look. I moved to the side. She had a look.
That's great.
I've
No,
been
that's
in
okay.
nobody's
Obviously, I've
way.
not been here.
This is not a photo shoot. In fact, there were 2 other people here with a professional camera. Nobody said anything to them. I'm here with a phone.
Yeah.
So
No,
it
it's
seems
okay,
a
just
bit
because of
awkward
what
that,
my
like,
colleague
you've
was saying.
picked on us, to be honest
No,
with
I'm
you.
not picking on anybody. I've just got here myself.
Okay.
All right.
I've been aware she's been stood there watching me. It's a bit
Yeah.
of a weird atmosphere for her to just be staring at
Right.
me.
Okay. No worries. I'll let you go on with it then.
Okay.
All right. Thanks.
Do people have to get permission if they're here with a phone? I thought
Not
it
with
was
a
a free
phone. It's just
gallery.
that sometimes, see if someone's sort of, especially when they're taking photographs in front of the artwork a lot. Obviously, you're allowed to photograph the artwork. But it's a kind of complicated thing. But yeah, even sometimes if people are filming or taking photographs with their phone, they need to ask for permission, depending on what they're using the photographs for as well. We actually even asked a member of the Glasgow Museum staff to leave this gallery the other day because he came in and he was recording and he hadn't asked for permission.
But he's museum staff, it would be for something?
Well, I don't know what he was doing it for, but he thought because he worked for Glasgow Museums that would be okay, he would be able to do it. But he was still said, no, you need to ask permission.
I'm
he was
just
asked
here
to leave.
like everyone else.
Aye.
So,
no, it's not a problem. No, I
Yeah.
was just, obviously because my colleague had passed on her concerns.
Can I ask what the concerns were?
No, it was just that I think she thought you were now like having a photo shoot or something.
Oh.
Yeah, because people do it sometimes in here.
I dress nice. If she thought it was a photo shoot, that's on her.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I can't help that. I look nice. Do you know what I mean?
No, you're
I'm
jacket.
here like everyone else having a look. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, there's not a problem. I'm sorry if I made you feel awkward.
Yeah, you did, and she made me feel really uncomfortable.
Right, I'm really sorry if I did.
Yeah.
Can't apologise for her, but apologise for me.
Yeah, it's a bit awkward. When there was literally someone with a professional camera here, and you didn't stop them, but like me on an iPhone is like,
I
what
never
are you
saw
doing?
anything with a camera. Was that before I got here?
No, you were here.
Was I sorry?
Yeah, and so was she.
Right, I'm sorry, I was probably just listening to what she was
Yeah,
saying.
their camera was even making sounds, so I assume that would be maybe distracting to people that are trying to view our...
Yeah. No, it's just, it's sometimes when people are taking photographs in front of the artwork, that's when it sort of becomes...
That's what they were doing over
Yeah,
there.
right, I apologise, right, there's not an issue.
Yeah.
All right, I'm really sorry if I've upset you.
Yeah, you have a bit.
I'm really
not gonna
sorry.
lie.
I'm really sorry.
I just think if you're gonna come at me for like a photo shoot, the people that are here with a professional camera with their clicker going off, it's a bit odd that like I'm the only one that's here being like, do you have permission?
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I can only.
Okay.
I've
Can I get
apologised.
the other lady's name, please?
I don't think that's really fair for me to give you her name. Although she's wearing the name badge, her name's Andrea. But I am sorry if I've made you feel. I'm Susie, but I'm really sorry if I've made you feel awkward.
Thank
All
you.
right. Bye-bye.
This entire argument went on for way longer than necessary. Like, the worker just pointed out some things and then was on her way. She said she apologized if it caused any inconvenience and apologized if she felt offended or something from it, like some of those lines. And it's just, that's all there should have been to it. It didn't need to continue to go down this path of extending this entire thing, saying, oh, but there's other people around doing this as well. It's like maybe they haven't seen them yet. Like, there's just so many layers of what goes on sometimes. And I feel like this clip isn't exactly the own that you would think it is when you were posting it. It just seems silly. This clip is a lot, if I'm completely honest. The quality of the actual video itself is hot garbage, but that's because this has now been deleted. So, yeah, that's a fun problem. I'm just going to say this couple's at a vet. Their dog's in surgery. Things happen. I'll talk about it more after the clip.
I am not around.
Do you hear this shit? Do you hear this shit?
Call whoever you gotta do. Do you go to the grocery store and get groceries and not pay?
Hey, record this.
Record it all you want. Call the cops.
Can you please just take care of our dog?
I can do a lot of things.
Isn't that your job?
It is my job. It's also your job to pay for your service.
Okay,
This
and if
is
you guys
crazy.
had
Will you go back there and fix the dog?
Yes.
The money
We
has
are
been
working.
paid.
We are working.
The money
Let's get
has
the
been
money right
paid.
now.
Go fix my dog.
Do you want me to call 911 now? Or
Yes, because the bill has been paid.
If my dog dies because
Yes,
you're out
I want
here,
my dog.
Your dog's not going to die. I already took
we
the
have
dog
paid
back.
the money. The
That's
money is
fine.
paid. Please
What
finish
you're not allowed
sewing
to
up
do,
my dog that's
what
open.
you're not allowed to do is come in here and scream and call my staff.
So you
names.
guys are allowed to
She's
scream
allowed
at
to
us, but we
scream at
can't
us?
scream at you?
Did you come here with the money?
We got the money now.
Yes.
One.
So
Yes, it
we
has
got the
been
money.
paid.
It has been paid.
Right.
I did not even raise my voice.
I have cameras.
Stop it.
Yes,
Get out
please
of here.
return.
You got
Please.
cameras? Play them.
Play your cameras
You're not
then.
going to yell.
Play your
You're not
cameras.
going to yell.
You heard her
You're
yelling,
not
didn't
going to
you?
yell.
And then go in and slam the door
I got
on
a
us.
witness
Don't
right
even.
here. I've been on the phone. I've been on the
I
phone.
have cameras right there.
That's
Okay,
good.
pull back
Go
the
get my
cameras.
dog. Go get my dog, and we'll go to court about this shit. The money's been paid.
You can go
I
to
want
court
my
all you
dog.
want.
Please sew up our dog
You
before
are
it
not.
dies. It's open on your operating table right
Yeah,
now.
and it's stable.
Then finish your job so we
You're
can
not
get the
gonna
hell out
yell.
of here. We have paid your money.
That's fine.
Then finish
Do
your
not
job.
yell at my office manager again. Do you
Finish your
understand
job,
that?
Go
please.
get my dog.
You want it now on the table, or you want me to do something to wake it up like it's my job?
Go do your job.
It's your job.
Then you do not yell at my manager. Do you understand? Do you understand?
What is your name?
Dr. Dean.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Dean. Can you finish sewing up
I
my
can
dog
do
before it
anything, but
dies on your
It's
table?
not going to die on the table.
Okay, and if anything happens, I will make sure.
Because you guys
Showed
are yelling.
me the blood
Because
and
I'm
said,
in
do you want me to
surgery.
finish
Because
working
you're
on your
yelling
dog
at
or
my
not?
staff.
That is what you just came out here and
I'm
said.
Yelling at my
Believe
staff.
this. This is incredible. Absolutely
You are
incredible.
yelling at my staff.
Mom, I'm calling 911.
Have them. I see all the time. I see all
Mom, I'm calling.
I'm sorry, but what the is this? Like, I'm just trying to just process what I just witnessed. So what can be gathered is that what can be assumed from this story so far, from what we can gather from the clip itself, is that quite possibly the parents here, the owners of this dog, couldn't afford to pay for the surgery initially, but the vet decided to start the surgery hoping that, hey, they might find a way to financially pay, and we're just going to be nice because this dog is clearly in a state where they need the surgery. And about halfway through, the couple managed to finagle some form of money from somewhere, so they go and actually pay for it. There's potentially some form of financial runaround with the staff member out there. At some point, it leads to the couple yelling and screaming at the worker who is processing the payment, which then potentially interrupts the work of the vet who's currently operating surgery on their dog. So she comes out to see what in the world was happening, and then this argument ensues. Look, I'm gonna be completely honest here. Part of me is just like, I get it. This loud screaming and yelling from this couple is probably interrupting the surgery to a degree if you heard it from inside the surgery room. But at the same time, maybe at least finish the operation, then go find out what in the world's like. Maybe poke your head out, see what's happening, and then go back to finish the surgery, or do something like. I don't like. I get it. The dog's stable, but I think. I feel a bit uncomfortable with the knowledge that the dog is sitting there open on the operating table. Yeah, the dog's stable. He's probably going to be fine. Nothing's probably going to happen. But there's just some level of uncomfortability of a dog being open on the operating table just in general is probably not the brightest move. I don't know. This is just chaos. This is chaos in a nutshell. It's a lot. Here we have a Karen who is slowly losing it inside of a building.
Ma'am, you know you were talking to a fan page, correct? That's not Darius Rucker.
I don't care. I'm going home. I'm getting an Uber. I'm going home. I'm not a bum. I'm an executive at Gulfstream. You guys can yourselves.
We need how a Gulfstream employee works.
Call the cops. Call the cops. God damn, I'm gonna beat you at golf.
Girl, what?
Man, that must have been something funny that happened to cause her to react like this and absolutely lose the plot. Shame we don't know about it. Oh well. Here we have someone who some might call a Karen, others might call a hero, because, you know, fast food restaurants do truly be a bit stingy when it comes to giving you sauces, but nevertheless, it's kind of funny. Here's the clip.
If I spend my money, I need to get what the I deserve.
Yeah, I'll call you back, though.
Look, sorry ass bitch gonna try. Homie,
That's what I'm trying to find out.
Is this sauce coming out your pocket? Do y'all got more of this sauce laying around? Cause I'm looking at a shitload. The little sorry ass bitch in drive-thru told me y'all didn't have any more sauce. I'm talking to that bitch right there, yes. Bitch wants to tell me if there was no more sauce, and I'm looking at a shitload of sauce. You trifling patty bitch. That don't make no sense. I spent my money. I should be able to get more than one sauce. Can somebody give me some sauce, please? Yes, I can. Thank you, boo.
What do you mean you have no sauce? I can see a bucket full of sauce right there. You just gotta give me some of them. That's funny. Yes, the other workers don't deserve to be yelled at this, but, like, at the same time, like, this is just kind of funny. If I was behind the counter there, I would genuinely be laughing at the sheer stupidity of this one. Because it's like, yeah, I get it. It's a bit of an over-the-top yelling over some saws, but at the same time, it's kind of funny that another worker decides to say, "Oh, I don't have any more saws to give you, sorry," and then it turns out that, oh yeah, there's a crap ton just there. Whoopsie daisy. I don't know, life's more fun when you take things like this at a chuckle rather than anger, you know?
Here we have a crazy dog owner who's going off at a guy who's supposedly a criminal, apparently, even though from what story we have here and what he says doesn't really describe him as such. Though granted, we don't know what exactly happened prior to this clip entirely. Here's the clip.
Why'd you roll up the window? Because you're a pussy. Touch me. And you got scared. Touch me. Why do you want me to touch you? Why do you want me to touch you? Me. Touch me. Touch me. Touch me. Touch me. Touch me.
So why you look at my truck? Why you look at my truck?
Because you're a criminal.
Yeah?
Yes.
Oh, I'm criminal?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I got it on your face.
Okay, criminal. Oh, see, now you touch me.
Yep, go ahead.
Yeah, you know what?
Yep.
You know what? I'm gonna you now. Because you know what?
Go ahead. Okay.
Touch me, man.
What do you want? What do you want? What do you want?
Yeah, what do you want?
What do you want? What do you want?
Touch me, remember?
What do you want?
Touch me.
What do you want? Touch me. Touch me again. Look this guy. Look at this guy. Look. He touched my truck. He touched all my stuff. I protect myself. Look at this. Look at this.
What?
Look at this. What are you looking for?
My phone.
You stole my wallet? See? He threw away my head right there. I throw away
glasses.
Good job, bro. Throw away one more. One more time. Right here. Right here. Right here.
You want to keep yelling?
I'm right here.
Say right here one more time. Say it one more time. Say it one more time.
Back up.
Say it one more time.
Back up.
Say it right here now.
Back up. Back up.
Say it.
Back up.
Say it.
Back up.
Say it.
Back up, bro.
No,
I don't want to hit you.
Say back up.
I don't want to hit you.
Say back up.
I don't want to
say back up.
Hey.
Say back up.
Back up.
Thank you. Good.
Back up.
Good, you do what you're told.
Back up. Back up.
I'm going to hazard a guess that the guy shoved him against the truck after the whole phone debacle, especially considering how the phone just started spinning for a bit there. That's what I'm assuming happened here. Again, we don't know because, you know, when someone gets moved like that and your phone kind of goes everywhere, it's not really easy to make sure to keep recording things that are happening to you. So, yeah. And even then, it just, like, before I said, like, I'm curious on what happened prior to the clip here, but ultimately, when it comes down to it, and especially in this situation here where he put his hands on him. Unless the guy behind the camera physically hit you prior to him recording, nothing warrants this type of crap. Seriously. Oh, but he went off at me. He insulted me and stuff like that. He hurt my pride. Yeah, so sticks and bones may break my bones. Like, okay. He's only saying words. He's not actually assaulting you like you chose to do here because you can't contain your own rage. And also, poor dog there. Like, the dog is just sitting there cowering when his owner was losing it and how he got whipped around the leash by that guy as he was losing his head. It's just seemingly insane. And if that's his truck, his seat's just completely non-existent. Like, what?
These guys are participating in some form of fitness challenge, and here they are running down a public street when this obviously retired couple who obviously do absolutely nothing in their lives and find it very boring have come out to go off at them for running down the street and making noise.
Wow, he didn't even finish. Yeah, how's it going?
How are you doing?
We're doing a race up the street.
Excuse me. This is a public
You guys
street,
running a
not your
business out of here?
business.
Because I'm going to call the city. This is bullshit.
See, this is a street. What the f are you talking about?
This is not a place where you're
We're
running. This
running
is
up
not
and down
a
the
gym.
street. I know it's not a gym. I'm running up and down the street. Call the police then. This is a street.
I will.
Go. Call the police.
Do you need to be?
You guys are living too large in the
yelling
neighborhood.
While you
Filming
do
it.
it?
We're doing one race. We're done.
No.
Do you need to come out here and threaten me?
Again. This is
So
not
what?
the
This is a
first time.
street.
It's
Do you
not
own
a
the street?
No.
It's not a street. What are you
neighborhood.
talking about? It's a street.
It's a neighborhood.
It is
you
a
know
street.
exactly what we're talking
It is
about.
a street and he owns a house.
I don't
It's a
give
street.
shit. So do we.
Who gives a
I got it.
Who gives a
We'll just call
I got it.
Dumbass.
Call the cops.
Call the cops.
It's okay, Dom. I got it.
He's New Yorkin.
Yeah, he is New Yorkin.
It's unbelievable.
What are you talking about unbelievable? We're doing a fitness challenge. Who cares?
I know, but you've done it multiple times.
No, we haven't done this in over a month.
Okay, but multiple times it gets everybody excited. The dog's screaming because it's a lot of noise, and that's not.
Cool.
what
So
it
come
means.
out here respectfully and tell me to leave. Don't come out and yell at me. How about that?
Well, because it's not the first time we talked.
We haven't been here in a month.
We haven't talked to you.
And I don't know.
Cool. Call the police. Tell them you own the street.
Exactly. So you never talk to us, you dumbass.
Yeah. Disrespectful people. Good job, guys. Let's go and film the conclusion. Away from these people that think they own everything, bro. I'm sick of these.
How retired must you be to care this much about a group of adults just running down a street together and having a good time? I genuinely wonder. I can only imagine if we had this type of people living in the neighborhood I used to live in when I was younger, because very often, most of the neighborhood would just play cricket on the damn street and have a hell of a time. There'd be a lot of noise, there'd be a lot of things, there'd be balls flying everywhere. You know, it was a really good time. I can only imagine if there was this type of retired couple who don't like any noise happening, coming out just to be grumpy. Because it's just like, it's really, really stupid. Who cares? As long as they get off the road when a car starts coming down the street, then who cares? Yeah, we have a guy who's been kicked out of this local Dunkin' Donuts beforehand and has done various different random things. And this is his third time coming back this day. Not even acknowledging the past times where he's been kicked out beforehand. Yeah, this guy's a bit of a crazy one. He does some very wacky stuff, and here's the clips.
Okay, what's up there? What's up there? You can really fight. What's up? You sweet? What are you talking about?
Hey, but you can get out.
Before I make it a problem. Fake ass Chicago outside low end ass bitches. Leave me alone. Just like that. Leave me alone.
Can you get out?
Embarrassing.
Can you get
You
out?
embarrassing.
Can you get
Look
out?
at you. You
Can you get
embarrassing.
out? Can you get out? Okay, and I manage this. So
What you gonna do about it? This your store?
Bro, get, oh my
This your
God.
store?
Can you get out?
This your store?
Get out.
This your store
Bro,
though.
get
This
out.
your store
You're
though.
doing too
Hey,
much.
stop
Bye,
talking
get
to me then.
out.
Stop talking to me then.
Get out.
Before I throw some drink on your
Get
ass or something,
out.
bro.
Get
Stop
out.
talking to me.
Get
Shut
out.
up.
No,
Shut
you
up.
get out. You shut up. Get out. Like, what are you talking about? You're not even buying nothing here. I don't care. I don't care. Like, what are you doing, bro? Get out.
I'ma show your ass.
Get out.
I'ma show your ass, gang.
Bro,
When I
get
say
out.
something, I mean that shit, bro. I'm not working here, bro.
Bro, I don't
Stop playing with me,
get
bro.
out. Yeah, could you do that?
You better call the police, bitch.
Get out,
About
bro.
hoe.
Can't even open it. All the that.
When you better call your people.
I don't care. Get out before I really do call him. What are you talking about? That man that y'all seen in that video, that previous video or whatever, okay, that was his third time being up in there. First time he asked for some water. Mind you, he's already been 86 from our store. Like, legit. He cannot be there. Like, just can't. So I'm standing in the back just letting them get him some water, because if you say anything to this man, he's gonna blow up. Like, legit blow up. So to save us some hassle and some time, baby, I let that man get that water and he went on about his day. But then he decided to come back. Mind you, it's only 2 of us in there at this time. It's 2 females, and he keep bringing his ass up in here. So he gonna start screaming, hollering about I'm phoning him, I'm from Chicago, blah, 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 blah. Y'all don't want it, da, 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 da. Bruh, I'm like, can you please get out? Like, goddamn, like, I'm tired of this. Can you get out, please? Baby, that set this man off the damn chain. Off the chain, baby. He started getting active for real. He started grabbing shit off the freaking merch stand and stuff. He throwing it at the ceiling. Now he's trying to open up that damn bag of decals so he can throw it at me. Luckily enough, it's very hard to open those up. You need scissors. But he still threw the bag of decaf at me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that pissed me off. So, boom. I'm in the lobby trying to tidy it up because, baby, we finna get off. It's 30 minutes until clock out time. You feel me? So here he comes back. He opened up the door, bitch. He grabs this freaking cup from Fazoli's that he probably ran over there to bag, and then he throws the whole freaking cup of soda literally on me. Whole lobby just full, just sticky and full of goddamn soda. Now we going outside because you doing a little bit too much. And mind you, yes, I did call the police. I don't know if it's because our phones are trash, or I don't know if they just didn't answer the phone, baby. But they did not come. They didn't answer the phone. They didn't do shit. So I don't want to hear nothing y'all talking about. And he's been banned already. So as we go outside, as we're like literally Valvoline is right there, and we're outside with this man. We got chairs. Me and my coworker, we got chairs because this man is literally trying to beat on us. He's trying to scrap with us. He's trying to do everything. Girl, so as all this is going on, everybody's staring. Valvoline staring.
was outside staring. Subway know what's going on. Subway actually called the police. Thank the Lord, Kayla, because baby, I don't know what was finna happen. So after he threw off his bag and we started squaring up, you know, he started backing up. So I threw his bag because, boy, like, obviously you need this bag because this is all the belongings that you have to yourself, you bum. So he grabs, or I throw his bag. Y'all, this man f***ing spit on me. So like 20 minutes later, legit 20 minutes later, that's when the police show up. I'm confused at this point because I said, did y'all get called here or something? Because baby, I called the second time this man came up in here. Now this man just did too much. You know what the first thing they asked me? Do you have access to any of the cameras here? Bitch, I am the camera. I'm literally the camera. Like, am I okay? Am I okay? Buddy spit on me. He threw a drink at me. He over here squaring up, baby. He threw coffee at me. Am I okay? You over here worried about the wrong shit. All they did was say what his name was, and then they just left. They just left. They said, we're going to 86 him. Oh, you're going to 86 him again? 86 squared?
I've just got to ask, how can people even be like this in the first place? To do stupid crap along these lines, to go in there, harass two people who are at their jobs doing work just because you can. And then, of course, when things don't start going your way, you threaten to fight them. You're a man, for Christ's sakes. Trying to fight two women, of all things. Like, it's already stupid enough when a man tries to go, come on, fight me outside to another guy. It's really pathetic and stupid. It's on another level of stupid and pathetic when you do it to a woman, because I don't get why you want to act like this. It's really stupid and really dumb, but here we are, I guess. Here we have the neighborhood racist Karen.
Keep it going.
Yeah.
Where should I go? Where should I go?
I don't want you coming over here and blowing your crap
I should go back to my country.
Yard anymore.
I should go back to my country.
That?
I should go to my country, you said?
Yeah.
I should?
Yeah.
Tell me again.
Why don't you?
Why don't I what?
If you don't have any respect for me and talk to me in a decent
No,
manner.
tell me what you just said right now. I should go back to my what? I should go back to my what?
Go back to your what?
I should go back to my country, you said?
Yeah, why don't you go back to your country?
This is my country. I'm a U.S. citizen.
Yeah.
I'm a U.S. citizen.
Yeah, you sound like it.
I am a U.S. citizen.
No, you don't sound like it.
I always find it interesting when we get these clips where someone's just trying to get another person to say words again, because obviously they clearly said it before the recording began, and they just want them to repeat themselves, but they're always so afraid to repeat themselves. I wonder why. OP has continuously had issues with their neighbor. Heck, there are just countless different videos on their profile just categorizing all of this mess, and things seemingly come to a head here when their neighbor is just blowing leaves into their property.
Stop blowing from your yard into my yard.
Stop throwing your trash in my yard!
You need to quiet down.
I will put it out!
No, you need to pick it up.
No!
Pick it up.
You! Excuse me!
Pick it up.
You are throwing trash.
Do you not see all the
in
bags?
my yard.
Do you see all the bags I picked up?
It
Half of it is
from
your
my
leaf.
yard.
Can you not
I
yell?
am putting it out from my yard. First of all,
Stop yelling.
stop throwing your trash continuously in my yard. I am sick and tired of you. I'm sick and tired of you. Stop throwing trash
That makes
in
two of
my
us.
yard.
I'm sick and tired of you.
Yes. Ever since you came here.
Right.
And I know you have a mental health issue. Go get some help before you stop. Continue to throw your trash.
I'll show this
By
to the
harassing.
caseworkers.
Yes, you go show it to anybody.
Yes, because that's the reaction of a totally sane and totally normal person, human being, who's totally capable of just existing in society. Wow. Here we have a Karen extremely upset because someone's out on the beach behind their house.
There goes the fence. Just because of people like the property, I can do whatever I want to. So get moving. I'm not joking around.
That's not a thing.
It's not harassment on the beach. It's harassment in my home property.
Whoa.
Get out of here. Now.
Ezra, come on. Will you? Yeah, that's what happens when you're angry for no reason.
Bet I'm angry. This is not an Instagram moment place. You're in my property. Get moving now. Now you're in my property line. Move it.
Ma'am, we're walking.
Pretty slow.
Jesus Christ.
Don't use the word.
Shut the up. Come on, Ethan. Yeah, because you're not any better. Come on, Ethan.
Because yes, grabbing the line and extending it past where it usually is how you claim more property in this world. Good on you. Great job. What a crazy person. You have a guy who's causing issues with the employees at this tech store to some degree, and one of the employees decides, you know what, screw it, I don't care enough about this, I've had enough, and grabs his stuff and takes it outside. Here's what happened.
We'll come to you when we're ready. Don't approach people like that. I can just remove you from the store if you want. That's perfect. You try. Try? Right. You do it then. And let them take care of it. Okay. Here's what's going on. Just like this. Hey, whoa, don't touch me, bro. Don't touch me. I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. Just like this. There you go. Don't come back in. There you go.
Oh my God.
Nope. Don't you just hit me. Touch me. You just hit me. Don't touch just me. Hit me. You hit me again. In front of me. Hit me again. Hit me again. I ain't hitting you again. Hit me again. Sir, call the police right now. I'm requesting you. On you?
Now, can I condone this way of treating customers and their stuff? No, of course not, but it doesn't mean that I don't disagree. I disagree with what's happening here. No. If a customer's definitely causing that much issues to the point where quite literally it looks like everyone around them, including the other employees, didn't really mind too much on how this guy chose to handle this, then clearly this guy was being a complete and utter douchebag. A shame we don't have what happened beforehand. This clip is a very interesting one to say the least. For what we can gather here is that there is a form of argument happening between both the people in this clip here. According to the information that we're given, apparently they are co-tenants. Basically, the person behind the camera is on the lease with this other person, but the other person is like the main tenant of the lease, if you catch my drift. Anyway, this is in Alameda County, California, because that's important to this one, and let's roll the clip.
No, that money has not been cashed. You want to film stuff? That's right.
It's illegal for you?
You have a plan to leave.
I am working on it.
Good. That's good. That's all I wanted to hear from you for a month. January 1st, the lease will be changed. The locks will be changed. Your stuff either will be out or removed.
Okay,
I'm glad you know that.
Well, good. I'm glad you know that too.
You will no longer be a tenant. You will have no rights, nothing. Okay?
Actually, that's not how it works.
I'm sorry, but you know what? Freeloaders don't work here.
I'm not a freeloader.
I will have my lawyer tell it to you because it doesn't work, okay?
Okay, well, I have the receipts that you gave me, and I gave you the rent.
Fantastic. That's through the 31st, and then you're done. Bye-bye.
Nope, that's
Adios.
not how it works. That's
I'm
not
sorry,
how it works.
But it is. When we sign a new lease and you're not on it, bye-bye.
But that's not how it works.
Guess how it's going to play out? Just like that.
Nope, it's not. Bo, stop it.
You want to
stop it?
Then it's going to be worth my...
Stop it. Good for you, asshole.
From what I can read up online, it's, well, basically, as a tenant, you cannot evict anyone from the house. Only the landlord can. If someone is on a joint lease with you, you cannot kick them out yourselves. You must go to the landlord and request that you want this roommate on the lease to leave, to be evicted, etc., etc., and then that entire process will begin. You can't do it yourself on your own without the landlord. But we don't know what exactly has happened in the situation here, because that might have actually been the case that's gone on here. According to what this caption was on TikTok, apparently this is an illegal lease breaking shenanigans. Like, she's being illegally kicked out by this guy, but we don't know what's happened. If it is, then geez, you're a bit crazy, man, because that's not how it works. You can't just say, nah, I don't want you anymore, you're gone by the end of the month. No, you have to go through the landlord. Only landlords can evict people from the house who are on the lease. This person's had some issues with the hotel they're currently staying in, so they've gone downstairs to confront one of the workers about their experience, and well, this is what happens next.
You're really nasty for what you did last night to my family, and I wanted to come in here and speak to you as a person and express that to you. I feel like the situation in which transpired last night, I'm not sure what your bias or what your discrimination against my family is, but if you're acting manager or general manager, your behavior is literally not professional. And I'm going to tell you because I served in the military. I do know what professionalism is. I'm not sure if you've ever held a real job in your life because the way...
So what I heard on the phone last night was also professional.
Okay, so as a manager, you have to assess the situation and see at what level of escalation based off of how your attendant handled the situation. She called you after I was escalated, so you're dealing with a customer that is already escalated. Your first order of business as a manager is to de-escalate the customer, not create a gang culture and choose sides with your attendant who you had no idea about this situation. At the end of the day, I'm a human being. It was as simple as going to get a blanket.
Ma'am, please leave the hotel.
That's fine. I'm leaving. I'm vacating. I just want to let you know as a person, don't ever disrespect me with your fat, sloppy ass. Because it'll be some real ass shit. Don't ever disrespect me.
You're not going to do a damn thing.
Because what? You have a position of power? You think that you can just disrespect people?
I didn't disrespect.
Yes, you did. You couldn't get a motherfucking blanket from a goddamn room when you had 13 empty rooms. You are absolutely disrespectful. You are disrespectful. You don't own shit, mother. You don't own a goddamn thing. And it will be handled because you're disrespectful and you do not know how to handle a situation. Absolutely disrespectful. Absolutely disrespectful to your customers. Absolutely disrespectful. Absolutely disrespectful. And the way you handle a situation is to tell somebody to vacate. I served my country for 15 years. You were disrespectful. All you had to do was give my daughter, who was cold in a broken room, a blanket. No, she did not. She said she had one blanket that was damp and wet. I said, no, thank you. It's for my infant that's 9 months old. 66 motherfucking degrees in the goddamn room, and you disrespect my family.
I'm in two minds about this. First, I can get the customer's frustrations about X, Y, and Z if all these complaints are 100% real and genuine to what's actually happened. But on the other hand, using the fact that you've done service for your country as a point to go off at a person is a very interesting thing to say the least. I don't think that'd be something that if I was actually a part of the military of my country, I would be continuously using against people. I don't know. Maybe I just don't understand that. Someone can enlighten me in the comments on that one. Secondly, you're complaining about him disrespecting you whilst in the same note disrespecting them back. I get that they've already disrespected you, but didn't you ever get told that, treat others like you would want to be treated? Show that you're the bigger person by, in spite of being heavily disrespected by said person, you still choose to respect them as a person. Ultimately, I can't fully side with you here. Yes, you probably have some genuine complaints, but the way you've gone about this definitely doesn't help your situation in any way, shape, or form. The guy's just, instead of trying to solve problems and figure out what went wrong and try to implement solutions so something like this doesn't happen in the future, he's just kicked you out because you've just become a outright asshole at the end of it.